Hello everyone, and welcome to Volvo's brand new XC90, the car I've been driving for the past 6 days thanks to Volvo. I'm starting this video in the dark, in an underground car park, because I love the lights in here. Just have a look at this, it's so Swedish and swish. The way everything is just nicely illuminated, it's really relaxing. Big central screen. Big talking point with this new XC90 is there are no buttons. Everything is controlled by this screen here. It's iPad style with the home button down there. Everything's touch, you know, your AC down there comes on. You just press what power you want. It gets quite loud, this AC though, when you're on the move, so hopefully it won't come on. I'll turn it off. All the other controls up here, you know, for your rear heated window and stuff like that, which always wants to be on. Okay. We'll leave that. Close that up. Now I am going to put on the interior lights though, so everything becomes a bit brighter. These are LED lights. This car is fitted with an options pack which makes the interior lights better. It's quite expensive. I'm sure it's like a $700-800 option for this, so I don't know if I would actually pick it, but it does make everything really bright. Might bugger the camera. LEDs. Floor wells have lit up now. My feet out of the way. Floor wells lit up. Illuminate my red trainers. The fit and finish in here is beautiful. This wood here, this is an expensive option too, but it kind of feels, it's a little bit rough. I think they've left it rough just so you know it's real wood and not that fake stuff that you used to get maybe in the 80s or 90s in cars. Feels real. It's on everything. It's on this center console here. Under here is where it suggests you put the key. It's keyless, so you just drop the key in, and this little, it's kind of got a beveled switch here, turns on the engine. Here, stop, start. So if I were to put my foot on the brake pedal, you might hear the engine roar until I foot on the brake pedal, and then just start, and we're up and running. Active auto headlights came on there because I'm in a basement. It's got electronic park brake, which is there. You press it or pull it to release it. Drive mode here, you can select what mode you want the car to be in. So press that button, central screen. We've got eco mode, which I was using today, and if it remembers my data from earlier today, which it's not at the moment. It's getting some pretty good economy out of it in eco. And you got comfort, which it says is for everyday use. Off-road I tried, limits you to 40 kilometers an hour. On the dirt road I went on, you could go faster, so I just put it back in comfort. Dynamic, I tried that today as well. High performance mode. The car actually really shifts, despite it being almost 2 tons. It really does go. It's only got a little 2 litre, but it's got 2 turbos, and the 2 turbos work hard to make this car go much faster than it should actually. It's quite impressive how quick this car is. So yeah, that's the driving modes. Like I said, everything else is controlled via this iPad style thing. So in the settings here, everything, you know, into my car, you can have different themes. You can change the themes of the lights in here. Interior lighting, you can change the theme of the interior mood lighting. We'll just go back down there, go back. Really fast screen, it's quite intuitive if you're used to iPads, iPhones, smartphones. It's really easy to use. It's not slow at all. I don't know if in a few years I might get a bit clunky and slow, only time will tell. This car has got IntelliSafe, which is all your aids like lane assist, driver alert, road sign information. Some of the assists are a bit annoying. The emergency braking I find particularly annoying, especially in Sydney traffic. Cars tend to stop quite quickly in front of you, and if this car decides you're going to have a crash, it alerts you on the centre screen there, which is currently telling me that I'm not wearing a seatbelt, the driver's seat's red, alerts you there, and the engine cuts out, and then you've got to reapply the brake, put it into P and start the engine, and it's a bit of a faff in traffic. So it takes a bit getting used to how to drive it. A few times the car's slammed on its brakes thinking I'm going to have an accident when I'm perfectly in control, so that's a bit of an irritation. But I suppose I've been driving the car 6 days, maybe after a few months you get used to knowing when to stop, what sort of distances the car likes, the car feels are safe. If I put the seatbelt on, I wonder if it will stop harassing me and I can see what the economy was today, because I did a drive up to the Blue Mountains today and got really good economy, even with blasting it a bit in dynamic mode, going up one of the nice roads there. Okay, so as that figures itself out, it takes a while. It likes to show you all this first, then it changes to your nav or whatever, but it's a few minutes after you get going. And I've still got 340 kilometers in the tank, which is really impressive. I've not filled this car up in the time I've had it. Really good economy from this new engine that they fitted in this car. Right, let's go back to the main menu. Nav's up here, press it. There you go. Can't see where I am. All the recent destinations. Simple, really easy to work. Similarly, you connect your phone so easily to this car. Took seconds to get my phone on. Really clear Bluetooth in it. You know, even in traffic with the windows on, you can hear what the person's saying, and they can pick up what you're saying as well. So that's really good. And then radio, obviously, and all the car messages. Okay. Aha. Right, I've got the economy up. Just turn the engine off and then it shows you my stats from today. Now, can I zoom in on these stats? So you control this little screen here. This one here with steering wheel mounted controls here, which I do find a bit distracting when you're driving, but okay. So the lights have dimmed in here now. Right, so TM is your bigger distances, so that's over a longer period of time, and TA is your shorter distances. So today I drove 306 kilometers and averaged 7 litres of fuel per 100 kilometers, which is really good for a big car like this. I think it's very impressive. I averaged 51 kilometers an hour. And I was on the road for 6 hours and 15 minutes today in total, up to the Blue Mountains from Sydney and then back into Sydney again. Other options, you can switch on Tourist, which puts the speedo on MPH. I've got used to kilometers now. And then yeah, what's left in the tank, how many Ks the car's actually done. And then you can have no trip information if you want. You just press the middle button to tick what you want. And then if you want to get rid of this menu, and then of course there's you can go into media from here. You can choose where you want your media to come from. I can talk to my phone from here, so there's numbers. And previous, in fact I went to KFC today. And you can also see where else I've been. But if you want that screen to go away, this one here, press it, and it goes away. Quite good it comes up there, I suppose. It always means that, you never really have to look away from the road. So let's stop here for a minute, and then we'll look around the other features of this car when it's stationary. Like the 7 seats. I'll have a quick burrow around now. More wood on the doors, more lovely mood lighting under there. And up there, and of course, panoramic sunroof. Let's just show this. That's the shade going back. Nice and smooth. And yep, back seats, 3 seats there, 2 in the back. So let's do a video now. I'll show you how they fold flat and see what it's like in the back. Okay. So, outside the car now. Might be a bit echo in here because I'm in a parking garage. Okay. And there might be some noise if people come home from work and stuff. So out of the front, obviously the doors make a lovely clunk, as most modern cars do, but they're just really nice, really heavy doors, big doors. As you can see, that's a cream interior with cream carpets. Not my personal choice, to be honest, because this car, like you saw, is on 6,000 kilometers, and the seat here is already dirty, which ain't great, dirty. Bums going in and out of dirtied the seat already. Carpets are pretty dirty too, so bear that in mind if you pick cream and you have children who like nice sweeties and fizzy drinks that can get spilled. This car will stain easily. But some people might like this. This is brown actually, brown on the wood on the cream, but it's not my personal choice. I go for a darker colour. Exterior colour is also champagne. It's metallic paint, which is an expensive option as well, by the way. I wouldn't pick champagne. I'd also go darker colour. These are optionals. These are 20-inch wheels. I would have these. These look awesome. And reasonable ground clearance. Like I said, I had it off-road today. Just, you know, your usual Australian, just dirt road. Handled itself pretty well. Enough ground clearance. It's handled the speed bumps in Sydney fine. Although I will say it's a bit too wide for some of the roads around here. Anyway, into the back. Clunk. Nice clunk. Open this one. So, in the back, nicely illuminated under the seats for the backseat passengers. They also have their own climate controls here, which is a touch screen, which is rather nice. So, here's these 3 seats. There's 2 in the back. To get into the back, just pull that. Slides forward. If you're a child, or you're nimble, you just jump in. Oh! And now I'm in the back row. All the way down there is the front of the car. All these lights have illuminated. It's a really nice place up here. In the back I've got drink storage. I've got a cubby hole. I've even got AC back here, which is nice, really nice. Same over there obviously. And speakers. Really good sound system in this car. Standard sound system as well. It's not an option. There's not been an expensive one ticked. Okay, so now if you want to fold the back seats flat, climb out there. There is a handle behind here. Pull up. Voila! You now have a large boot. Simple. And then just push it back up. And we're back up, 7-seater. It's been really useful, these 7 seats. In the 6 days that I've been using it, I've had to carry 6 people in this car. And it did a great job. People in the back said they were really comfy. And you can actually do a reasonable distance because it's got proper, you know, big leather seats with a 3-point belt. You don't feel like you're just shoved in the boot. Okay. Let's have a walk around the outside of the car and I'll open the boot. I can't open the boot here, but I'll hit that pipe. Okay, hopefully you can see me. I'm just going to move out of the parking space, which means putting my foot on the brake, starting the car to drive, pressing the button down here for the handbrake. There we go. So in the city situations and in car parks like this, it does feel big, this car. The steering's really nicely weighted though. It's really light, so it's easy to maneuver, but its size is a hindrance. It's really, really big. And when cars are parked on both sides of the road, and it's a one-way road, the parking sensors are beeping all the time, telling you you're about to hit things. It's a bit of a nightmare. But I'm just going to move out of this space just so I can walk around the car. Have a little walk around the car. I'll just park it here in front of these visitor spaces. Turn off these interior lights for a second. Obviously when I put it into reverse, like most cars, you get this rear vision camera appears with the options to help you park in, park out. I don't need park assist, but the car does have it. So there we go. So here we are, outside view. When you open the car, it greets you. Wing mirrors fold out, these really cool lights come on. This car obviously has the full LED active high beam, it says. Really nice when these come on. Like I said earlier, it's champagne colour, not the colour I'd choose. Walk around, and the lights are on at the back too. Tell took it off-road today, it's dusty. Yeah, really nice looking car. They've taken the original sort of XC90 shape and just brought it up to date. I think it looks epic, but I think I would pick a darker colour. So yeah, there we go. Just driven the car up a bit so you can hear it running. Obviously a diesel, but really quiet on the inside and not too loud on the outside. Hopefully you can hear me over it. Lights are now on. Active high beam that bend when you turn the corners, which is a cool feature. It's really quite good out in the country when it's dark. Ah, electric tailgates. I love gadgets. So yeah, just hold the button down here, or there's a button on the key fob, and up we come. So with the back seats up, it's a reasonable sized boot. It's not huge, but with these flat, like you saw earlier, and that flat, and then obviously those ones there will fold flat. It's like a small van, very expensive van, and I wouldn't want to put anything dirty on these cream carpets, but it's big. And we press this button to close it. And so there. Really nice car. As tested, this car is pretty much $100,000. Like I said, it's got expensive extras, the panoramic roof, the wheels, the lighting pack. I don't know if it's quite worth 100 grand. They start a lot cheaper than this. I'll go more into it in my written review, obviously, but yeah, there's some things you could probably do without and keep the cost down, but it's a really nice looking car. If you want an SUV with mild off-road capabilities, it's a good pick, and it's really safe if the systems don't annoy you too much. This is what it does. It beeps when it thinks you're too close to things, and it goes all red. It's quite annoying. I can see the poles there. I'm not going to hit it. Anyway, just one of the bugbears with the car, but very nice car. Very nice. Let me keep parking.